Hello, my name is Chris and I'm a U-Haul hitch professional. Installing a hitch on your Ford Bronco Sport can lead to some amazing adventures, such as biking, camping, or road trips to your favorite destination. You can even tow a U-Haul trailer just about anywhere in North America. Now let's take a look at how I completed this install. You will need the following tools or supplies to complete this installation. Before beginning this installation, I would like to call out that this video will pertain to the Bronco Sport that has this fascia. There is a different fascia out there, and so I will link the hitch installation videos for that fascia in the description. Begin this installation with your cargo hatch open so you can remove the tail lights. Use a trim panel tool to remove the tail light cover. Use a 10mm socket and a short extension to remove 2 fasteners from the tail light. Use a trim panel tool to remove the tail light. You can now remove the electrical adapter by depressing the tab. Now repeat these steps for the passenger side tail light. You can now remove this trim clip using a trim panel tool. Now repeat these steps for the passenger side tail light. You can now remove 8 fasteners from the fascia using a 7mm socket. You can now remove 5 push rivets behind each tire using a flathead screwdriver and your trim panel tool. Now release this wheel trim to expose hidden fasteners. Release the 2 plastic tabs from the trim, and then use a trim panel tool to get leverage on a trim retaining clip. Now use the trim panel tool to remove 2 more body clips to give you access to the fastener. Remove this fastener using an 8mm socket. Now repeat for the other side. We're now ready to remove the fascia from the vehicle. I would recommend getting a second set of hands if you don't have a bumper stand, because there is an electrical connection we're going to want to disconnect. As well, I would suggest masking tape to protect any body lines before you peel it. You can now gently peel the fascia from the vehicle and begin pulling the fascia away from this corner. Now repeat for the other side. Remove each tail light section first, working your way to the center, and then pulling the entire fascia from the vehicle. The electrical connection for the bumper sensors is here on the passenger side behind the tire. Depress the tab to remove the electrical adapter. Next up, we'll be removing this bumper support. There are 6 fasteners you can remove with an 8mm socket. You can now pry the bumper support away from the vehicle using a trim panel tool. For ease of access to bumper beam bolts, we will now lower our exhaust. As always, we will support it first with a strap. You can lower this exhaust by removing the exhaust hanger brackets using a deep well 10mm socket and an extension. On the passenger side, there is an additional fastener holding back an electrical harness. Remove this first. We're now ready to remove the bumper beam. We are going to use a 15mm socket. We will want to remove the bottom fasteners from underneath and behind the bumper beam first. You can now add an extension and remove your 4 top fasteners. You will also save this hardware for reinstallation. Now remove it from the vehicle and return it to the owner. It will not be reinstalled. We are now ready to raise the hitch into position. I will be using this U-Haul exclusive hitch jack. If you do not have one, we recommend getting a second set of hands. The hitch is heavy. Now return your 4 flange nuts to the top posts, hand tight, so we can install the new hex head bolts in the bottom mounting locations. Place a conical tooth washer with the teeth facing the hitch plate onto your hex head bolt and use the factory flange nuts to secure the bottom locations. We can now tighten and torque the hardware to the manufacturer's specifications, which I will link in the description below. You are going to need to use your 15mm socket to grab our bolts from behind. You will now need a 17mm socket for the torque wrench. You can now return the bumper support to the vehicle. You can now trim the bumper fascia 3.5 inches by 4 inches. Use your cutting tool of choice, but an air saw may be the best option. Now use a metal file to straighten out your cuts and clear up any frayed plastic. For those of you who may be also installing wiring at this time, it would be a good idea to do your wiring as the bumper is off, and hiding the wiring and securing it will be much easier. I'm going to go ahead and link a video down below, but in that video I will do it with the fascia on. Return the fascia to the vehicle. Press the center of the fascia in, and then work your way out to each taillight. This corner will require some extra pressure. Make sure all the clips have clicked in. Reconnect your bumper sensor's electrical adapter. Now reinstall the 8mm fastener under the wheel trim and return the wheel trim to the vehicle. Return your trim fasteners hidden in the taillight cavities. You can now return the wheel trim fasteners. You can now return your 7mm underbody fasteners. You can now lift your exhaust back into position, tightening the strap as much as you can, and returning the exhaust brackets. Let's now return the driver's side taillight and its fasteners. Now repeat these steps for the passenger side taillight. Now that our hitch is installed, we've pulled the vehicle onto level ground to show you some important measurements. This is a 2-inch hitch receiver. From the pinhole to the end of the bumper is 4 inches. From the ground to the top of the inside of the receiver is 14.5 inches. These measurements will help you determine the necessary length, rise, or drop of your hitch accessories like a ball mount, bike rack, or cargo carrier. If you have any questions about the products seen in this video, or if you'd like to schedule an installation with your local U-Haul Hitch professional, please visit us online at uhaulhitches.com. You can also download the U-Haul app using the link in the description for even more ways to manage your hitch and towing needs.